What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Jaime Dee Show. Woo! Live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM every Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. PST and live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook at the Jaime Dee Show, a real live morning radio show. It's an absolute pleasure to have you guys here today. It is Tuesday, or a lot of people like to call it Taco Tuesday. Welcome in for those who are listening in their cars right now in Las Vegas and those who are listening on all of the different streaming platforms. I really appreciate you all for supporting the Jaime Dee Show. It's an absolute pleasure to be a live morning radio personality and have y'all support. For those who are just now tuning in to the Instagram, I see you, Smitty Rock. I see you, Kara. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this link with your friends and family to actually be able to watch and enjoy this live morning radio show. So on my show rundown for today, we're going over the daily news. And the topic of today is never giving up on your dreams and goals. I know a lot of people may need to hear this conversation today about never giving up on your dreams and goals. So we're going to get into this, all right? All right, let's get into some daily news. A 69-year-old man has been charged with criminal sexual conduct for allegedly assaulting a 14-year-old girl at a Minnesota nudist colony earlier this year. According to reports, Stephen Wickland appeared in court last week for sexually assaulting the teen at Oakwood Club in July. Reports say that the girl was brought to the family-friendly nudist colony by her grandparents, where she encountered Wickland, a supposed family friend. Despite a no-sex policy, the nudist colony provides non-clothing activities where Wickland allegedly engaged in inappropriate touching with the girl, claiming it was fine and normal. Wickland allegedly placed the girl's hand on his genitals and after she told him to stop. He is also accused of sending sexually explicit texts and requesting naked photos of her and her friends. As the investigation was launched shortly after the girl's mother discovered explicit text messages, she then turned those over to the police. Now, I don't know how y'all feel about the situation. Y'all know that I'm all about whatever life that you want to live, live it. If you want to be a nudist, if you want to walk around naked on the beach, if you want to walk around naked in a colony, a town, a city, whatever you want, if it's legal and you could do it, that's fine for you. However, there has to be a however. I don't know how many nudist colonies are family friendly. Mind you, I'm not a nudist. I'm also not in a nudist colony, and I don't know much about this community, so I can't say much about it, but I'm not sure that there are that many family friendly nudist colonies. And even if I did ever want to try it, I would never take my kids there. Why would you take your kids to a nudist colony with older adults who are nude? I understand that the human form is totally fine. I understand that sex is normal. I understand that we are humans and that we should be teaching our kids what is natural. But that's too much. Let me know how y'all feel on the Instagram, or let me know how you guys feel on the YouTube. I personally feel like that's too much. And you can never say that someone deserves something by how they dressed or what they're not wearing. I would never agree to that. But what I also think is very true is if you put people in certain situations, what do you expect to happen? Why would you bring your 14-year-old daughter to a nudist colony? I try to keep my words out of it because I do my best to be a very unjudgmental person, but we're human and look, I'm over here stuttering. I'm like, how do I be politically correct? There are perverts out there. There are a lot of perverts out there, and there are perverts out there who have clothes on. So what did you expect taking your 14-year-old daughter to a nudist colony? That makes me feel like you're a pervert. I'm sorry. What about a nudist colony makes you think that a 14-year-old should be there? Why? There's some things that I read in the news that it's flabbergasting. And when I say flabbergasting, I mean flabbergasting. Now I want to get into this. As written by the Neighborhood Talk, you all know the disgraced former Minneapolis police officer convicted of murdering George Floyd, Derek Chauvin, right? Well, according to AP News, he got shanked in prison. Again, this is the disgraced former Minneapolis police officer convicted of murdering George Floyd. He was shanked. Per the report, quote, the attack happened at the Federal Correctional Institution, Tuscan, a medium security prison that's plagued by security lapses, end quote. In a statement, the agency said responding employees contained the incident and performed, quote, life-saving measures, end quote, before the inmate, who did it not name, was taken to a hospital for further treatment and evaluation. No employees were injured and the FBI was notified. While there was little turkey served in prison for Thanksgiving, it seems like they carved a pig instead. And that is what was written by the Neighborhood Talk. And personally, I don't condone violence. I really, really don't condone violence. But y'all might say that this is a contradiction. But some people deserve what they get. I don't wish death on anybody. I don't wish harm or violence on anybody. But some things just happen for a reason. I don't know. You guys let me know how you feel. You can argue with me all you want. I would love to argue. You can always tell me that I'm wrong because I hold myself accountable so you don't have to. We can have these conversations. I'm grown. I'm an adult. And some things I have to just work out. Even though I have a degree in this and I know what I'm doing, some things I have to work out live on air with y'all. So if you disagree with me, call me at 702-221-7283. Or if you want to just have conversations about the topics that we're talking about, again, the topics that we're talking about, call in at 702-221-7283 and continue to comment live on the YouTube, Instagram, and more, and I will acknowledge your comments. All right, we're taking a quick break. This is the Jaime Dee Show, live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM every Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. PST, and live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook at the Jaime Dee Show. Don't forget, guys, we're live in Las Vegas and now Chicago. Woo! All right, guys, stay there. I'll be right back. We got some more daily news.
Hello everyone, it's Shy from Nursing Cosmetics and Aesthetics Wellness Spa. We're located right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Address 8360 West Sahara Avenue, Suite 220. We're located in the Summerlin area. Be sure to check us out. We are running specials on all services. That's right, 10% off all services the month of October, whatever you choose, regardless if it's a facial injectable treatment, body injectable treatment, wellness service such as IV hydration, weight loss therapy, or even skincare and getting a facial. You get 10% off all services this month. Be sure to mention the Jaime Dee Show and get an additional 15% off your next facial service. Make sure to give us a call at 725-205-1147. We hope to hear from everyone soon, and don't forget our special deals in 10/31/23.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Jaime Dee Show. Woo! Live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM every Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. PST, and live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook at the Jaime Dee Show, a real live morning radio show. Live in Las Vegas, Nevada, and now Chicago, Illinois. Woo! What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Jaime Dee Show. For those who are tuning in their cars right now, thank you so much. For those who are on the YouTube and the Instagram right now, I see y'all. What's up? We got Kara all the way from Phoenix, Arizona. We got Jordan. We got Sir Green down. Welcome in. I want to remind you guys, this is a real live interactive morning radio show. So when you guys comment, I will acknowledge your comments live on air. All right, let's get into some more daily news because there's a lot of stuff going on in the world, y'all. So as posted by the Neighborhood Talk, according to KOAT, an elderly woman could have been still living today had officers heeded her warnings that she was in danger with her caretaker. Police officers responded to a call in April from June Ann Fennell's longtime caretaker and husband, Henry Cardona. Cardona told responders that the elderly woman was behaving erratically and needed to be removed from the home for her own safety. On a call with the dispatcher, the 82-year-old woman said she felt that she was in danger, especially with Cardona having firearms in the home. Upon police arrival, officers showed little concern as they chatted with Cardona about his firearm collection. Quote, "They're loaded, they're ready to go," Cardona said. One officer who was a gun owner as well responded, quote, "I like folks that have guns," end quote. As police officers prepared to leave, Fennell begged them to stay in fear for her safety, but they stated they couldn't. Before Cardona shooed them out, he told Fennell, quote, "You're fine until I kill you," end quote, in front of law enforcement. 4 hours later, a neighbor contacted police to state Cardona had just killed Fennell. 4 hours later, y'all, they returned to find him covered in blood as he had just shot and killed the woman. He blamed law enforcement for the incident and was then arrested. Amid outrage ensuing, Chief Stuart Steele provided a statement saying, quote, "When officers left the scene, it did not appear June Ann was in fear for her safety, and there was no probable cause to believe any criminal activity had occurred," end quote. Quote, consecutively, the officers lacked authority to arrest, place into protective custody either party against their will, or file a petition pursuant to the Extreme Risk Firearm Protection Order Act, end quote. That's what he continued to say. He has been arrested and now faces charges of first-degree murder, and that is Henry Cardona, who was the caretaker and her husband. Now, I want to know what you guys think about this. Take a listen to this news report because situations like this are just completely insane. Take a listen.
There's been a law on the books that allows police to take away someone's guns if they think there's an immediate threat to someone.
Tonight in a Target 7 investigation, we learned one of the state's largest counties has never used that law. And some say if they had, an 82-year-old woman would be alive today. Here's John Carter.
New Mexico enacted the red flag gun law nearly 3 years ago. Since then, it's been used 51 times throughout the state. This is June Ann. Just hours before her death, she told police her caretaker had guns, and she was worried he was going to kill her. But a petition was never filed.
She's a hospice patient, and she's getting uncontrollable, trying to cry on the bed, and I can't control her anymore. She needs for her own safety. You get the hell out of here.
This is Henry Cardona calling 911 in April, talking about June Ann Fennell, an 82-year-old woman he had been taking care of for several years.
Does she have any medical conditions? Anything we need to know about?
She's got a whole bunch of medical conditions. Get her the hell out of here.
June Ann then gets on the phone.
Do you feel like you're in danger, ma'am?
Yeah.
Do you know if there's any weapons there in the home?
Yeah.
So Rio Rancho police officers and firefighters went to the home, and they find June Ann in a hospital bed. They ask about guns.
You're a firearms guy.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
They're loaded. They're ready to go.
We don't need to see them. I see there's one probably right there in that case, and I
Well,
see
that
one
should
over
be.
there. I like folks that have guns,
Okay.
because I have guns too.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
While laying on what would end up being her deathbed, June Ann begs for the police to stay.
We're going to get out of here.
Please don't. I appreciate you. Really do.
Whenever you started. We can't, man. Yeah, we
Oh,
can't.
yeah.
Then this was said.
What did you say?
I said, you're fine until I kill you.
He's threatened to do that.
They then leave.
Please.
Get out of here. Go away.
4 hours later, police get this 911 call from a neighbor.
The neighbor man was screaming for help and told us to call the police. He says he's killed her.
When police get there, they find Henry Cardona covered in blood. According to court records, he had just shot and killed June Ann. He blamed the police for not doing anything earlier.
You're not listening.
You didn't help me at all.
Do you
Earlier.
understand the rights
It's all
I'm
your
reading you?
fault. You guys cost us.
Should the police have done anything when that first call was made?
In this particular case, it sounds like there was plenty of information that the law enforcement had that would have triggered the implementation of a red flag law.
The Extreme Risk Firearm Protection Order, also known as the Red Flag Gun Law, was one of the most controversial pieces of legislation to be debated in the state capitol. It was eventually passed and enacted in July 2020 after 2 years of debate. The majority of sheriffs in the state opposed it and said they would not enforce it.
You're gathering on the platform of We the People.
The law says law enforcement and prosecutors can petition the court to have someone's firearms seized for a year if there is, quote, credible threat that they're going to do harm to themselves or others. KOAT legal expert Jaime Dee explains how it works.
There's a process for law enforcement to go to a court and get a temporary order saying, go get those guns, put them away somewhere safe. We'll deal with this and let some time pass, let people cool off.
Target 7 combed through court records. We found in the 3 years the law has been enacted, there were only 55 cases in which prosecutors or law enforcement filed a petition. These 21 counties have never used it. One of them is Sandoval County, the third largest in the state, and the county where Junan Fannell was killed.
There's one of two reasons they didn't utilize it. Either they haven't been properly educated about the use of it because this clearly fit within it, or they have decided, as some jurisdictions threaten they would do, not to use it. And if it's the latter, then that costs somebody their life.
Former state representative Damon Eli sponsored the red flag legislation.
If family members are killed, I think they have a lawsuit to be able to pursue the government entity for not using something that's going to save people's lives and save law enforcement officers' lives.
Target 7 reached out to the Rio Rancho Police Department's chief, Stuart Steele. He declined to do an interview. In an email, they said they were in the process of arranging alternative housing for Junan, and it did not appear that she was in fear for her safety. You could read their entire response on our website. For Target 7, I'm John Cardinelli.
Absolutely not. This situation is completely horrible because there were so many signs that said that this elderly woman was in danger. I don't know why common sense is not common. You walk into a space, a woman tells you she's in danger. I don't care if this woman is disabled. I don't care if this woman is an elder. I don't care if this woman or child is young. You need to believe victims. This is why my biggest thing has always been stop victim shaming. I don't know how many times we as media personalities or those who have influence in our society have to say that a lot of people should not be in the places they're in. There are a lot of people who should not be police officers. There are a lot of people who should not be in government. There are a lot of people who need to go through extreme background checks, extreme mental health checks. Because how do you tell me these police officers walked into this home, had a complete conversation with this other man about how having guns is so cool and it's so great and they're locked and loaded. And this elderly lady proved to y'all, even after begging y'all to not leave, that this man has threatened to kill her. The man threatened to kill this elderly lady in front of the police officers. And you're telling me that they didn't have any probable cause to arrest this man, detain this man, remove this man, remove her. I don't know listen, I'm not in that field where I know who they call, but call somebody else who comes and takes away elderly people who are in danger. I know that there's an organization out there. I've heard of it. I don't know the name, but I know there's an organization you can call when you feel as though that your elderly parent, sibling, family member, whoever it may be, is in danger and needs help in the home. Just like my friend right now just said, Alexandra, she says she agrees, because how can you sit here and tell me that you did not feel that this lady was in danger? I really hate how we do not believe women. I really hate that we do not believe elderly women. I hate that we don't believe victims. This not only, let's actually go from the beginning of this news story. When this man was on the phone with the cops, he even sounded agitated. He even said that this older lady was pissing him off and getting on his nerves. What made you think that this elderly man was in the right mind to be taking care of this elderly woman from the jump? From the jump, if I was the person on the phone, I'd have been like, yep, something wrong with this man. Go get him. Or go do a checkup. Or stick around for a little bit. But you all decided to go into this house, play around with this elderly man, talk about how guns are all great and how, yeah, you're going to kill her. What? Every single officer who was a part of this situation deserves to have their badge taken. Period. I don't mean suspended. I mean fired. These are the people we have protecting and serving our country. I hate that we have to say this, but what if this was your grandparent? What if this was somebody that you knew? What if this was somebody that you loved? Would you be okay with this? Because I know I wouldn't. I see, again, I don't condone violence, but I see instances where there are cameras in the courtrooms and people are attacking the predator or the aggressor or whatever it may be to get their frustrations out because they're in the face of the assailant. And if I was in a situation, there's no telling what I would do. I'm sorry. There's just no telling what I would do. Because not only would I be pissed at the person who enacted this violence on my significant other or my loved one or somebody I knew, but to also look at the police officers in the face and know that you guys didn't do anything when my person that was in danger needed you. I don't know, man. I want to know how you guys feel in the comments. Let me know. Let me know in the comments on Instagram or let me know on YouTube. I do acknowledge comments. This situation is horrific. There's just evil people out there. And I do believe that the people involved are also evil, period. Y'all laughed. Y'all laughed in this lady's face and now she's dead because of y'all. Y'all joked with her killer who said he was going to kill her in front of y'all. Even the Keela K effect says that's crazy. Kara says game over, not a game. Listen, that's all I can say, y'all. All right, we are going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to have a conversation on not giving up on your dreams and your goals. Why are we talking about that? Well, stick around because I want you guys to take a quick listen and a good listen to my story. Let's discuss not giving up on your dreams and your goals. All right, guys, this is the Jaime Dee Show live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM every Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. PST and now 12 p.m. until 1 p.m. CST here in Chicago, Illinois. Woo! All right, everybody, don't go anywhere because we got a lot to go over still. This is a real live morning radio show. Stay there, all right?
Everyone, it's Shy from Nursing Cosmetics and Aesthetics Wellness Spa. We're located right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Address 8360 West Sahara Avenue, Suite 220. We're located in the Summerlin area. Be sure to check us out. We are running specials on all services. That's right, 10% off all services the month of October, whatever you choose, regardless if it's a facial injectable treatment, body injectable treatment, wellness service such as IV hydration, weight loss therapy, or even skincare and getting a facial. You get 10% off all services this month. Be sure to mention the Jaime Dee Show and get an additional 15% off your next facial service. Make sure to give us a call at 725-205-1147. We hope to hear from everyone soon. And don't forget our special deals in 10/31/23.
I'm Nathan Atkins, and I know the Drip Bar LV is the place to be for natural health and wellness. We offer wellness-boosting IV vitamin therapies designed to enhance your immune system, promote healthy aging, increase your energy levels, and improve athletic performance and recovery. Book your session today by visiting our website at thedripbar.com. That's thedripbar.com, or give us a call at 702-846-0851. That number again is 702-846-0851. Mention you're a listener of the Jaime Dee Show and receive 15% off.
Zen World Premium CBD offers full and broad spectrum CBD oil, extracts, and capsules, which are designed to help you feel your best. Their products are sourced from the best organic hemp and natural ingredients on the market and are tested for quality, purity, and potency. They have a full range of items from health and wellness to beauty to pets. Call 725-205-9223. Visit online at zenworld.com or stop by their location at 9895 South Maryland Parkway and Silverado Ranch Parkway. Mention KSHP for 10% off in store or use code KSHP online for 15% off.
Is your dog suffering from a sensitive stomach? Hi, it's Kelly the Cookie Lady from Mooch's Munchies. Our dogs had super sensitive tummies, and I needed to find a low-fat treat that wouldn't give them gas or other issues. Most of the treats on the market were loaded with fillers, chemicals, and chicken fat. Many of them weren't even food. Well, I knew I could do better, so I developed Mooch's Munchies, and I'm happy to be able to share them with you. Stop by our store or our website, moochesmunchies.com, and find out why we say that Mooch's Munchies are totally pawsome.
Boom, 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 boom. Hey, hey, hey. What up, everybody? What up, what up, what up? Welcome back to the Jaime Dee Show. Woo! Live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM every Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. PST in Las Vegas, Nevada, and now 12 p.m. until 1 p.m. CST in Chicago, Illinois. Woo! Look, y'all, I'm back home. I was born and raised in Chicago. And we're also live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook at The Jaime Dee Show, a real live morning radio show. And for those who are tuned in on the Instagram right now, if you guys comment live, I will acknowledge your comments. For those who are listening in their cars right now, I appreciate y'all. And for those who are loyal listeners, supporters, followers, and fans of The Jaime Dee Show on YouTube, you know the drill. You know the drill. All right, so if you're just not tuning in, I already went over some daily news. And now we're going to have a conversation on not giving up on your dreams and goals. Why you should never give up on your dreams and goals. So one thing about me, y'all, I do not give up on what I put my mind to. I'm going to say this again. One thing about me, I do not give up on what I put my mind to, period. Now, I might mess up here and there. I may set it down for a bit. I may even cry and pout about it, but I never give up on my dreams and goals, period. That is a known fact about me, Jaime Dee. You can ask anybody who has crossed my paths. I have always spoken to existence what it is that I wanted to do, what it was that I was going to do, and what it is that I'm currently doing. Again, I don't ever give up on what I set my mind to, period. I could definitely say that my dad was a proponent of instilling that mindset in me. He always told me to finish what I started. You miss every shot you don't take, and you only fall and fail when you don't try and when you don't get up. Now, those teachings really stay with me as I continue to work for whatever it was I wanted out of life, whether it was trying a new sport in high school, applying for a certain job, or joining a certain organization in college, and pushing / dang near fighting to be a live morning radio personality. Now, that's Jay Stu said 100%, and I mess with it. I love it. I love it. I truly told myself each and every time I can do it and it will get done. I'll say this again because I truly believe in manifestation. I told myself each and every time I can do it and that it will get done. And then it eventually happened. It may have not happened when I wanted it to happen or exactly how I wanted it to, but it did happen. I'm going to repeat this again for those in the back who aren't listening. It may have not happened when I wanted it to happen or exactly how I wanted it to happen or when, but it did happen, period. Now I get it. Literally just living and surviving in our world is hard as hell. I don't know about y'all, but I personally believe we as humans make living harder than it needs to be. We put so many darn rules on ourselves and other people when it really doesn't even need to be this hard to have a joyous, successful, and peaceful life. Period. It doesn't. I think a lot of times we push ourselves way too hard. A lot of times we put limitations on ourselves that we don't need. and don't have to place on ourselves. And more often than not, we allow other people to hold us down. Do y'all agree? Do y'all disagree? 702-221-7283. 702-221-7283. Or continue to comment live on the YouTube or Instagram right now. I am acknowledging comments. But again, we make it harder for no reason. I understand that there has to be some rules in place to keep chaos in check. But still, a lot of social norms we adopt, rules we follow, and people we answer to are completely unnecessary and backwards. So when people say it's not easy to follow your dreams and goals, I can see why it's hard for a lot of people to get what they want out of life. It's not impossible, but I see why it's harder for other people than other people. I can understand. On top of that, we all have our own thing that stops us personally from achieving a goal in life. Shoot, I tell y'all this all the time. I hold myself accountable so you don't have to. And one of my biggest flaws that I am working on till this day is being inconsistent. It's one of my biggest flaws. I'm inconsistent at times, not on everything, just on things that I don't, how do I say this? That I don't, I'm trying to figure out the best way to say this. I'm inconsistent in certain spaces that I don't see as important at that time. Sometimes I just don't want to do it. Sometimes I'm tired of doing it. And sometimes I don't have the motivation to do it. And that's because some goals I have ranked higher than others. For example, me getting the job of my dreams and doing my current job is ranked way higher than working out. Now, I know it's going to shock a lot of y'all because a lot of people think I have a great body, but I'm working on it. I know the positive benefits of working out, but yet I still am so inconsistent when it comes to working out like I should. I said today, I'm gonna get on the treadmill. I'm back in Chicago. To me, it's my hometown, but it's a new city because I've been living here since 2012. So I got to do things a little differently, you know? And like I said, sometimes I just don't have the motivation to do it. I just don't. Like I said, I know the positive benefits working out. And I know that if I get in my working out bag, then I'll feel great. Because sometimes when I'm like, okay, I have the motivation, I have the drive, I have that fire under my butt, I get into my working out bag for like 2 weeks, I feel absolutely amazing. I see a change, and then boom, something comes up that completely takes my mind away from it. And I just sit there feeling sorry for myself. That was me yesterday. I told myself yesterday that I was going to get on this treadmill. And then I had all these other thoughts in my head, like, well, I got to do this first, and I got to set up for this, and I got to make sure this comes and make sure that this runs correctly. I don't know. If I'm the only person who feels that way, I guess that's just me. But let me know if you guys agree in the comments. Let me know if you feel that way, because sometimes things just happen. And here I am giving y'all excuses. Here I am giving y'all excuses. However, I can say this and confidently say this. I don't give up. I always come back to it one way or another. A goal of mine is to be consistent and working out, consistent in taking my physical and mental health seriously. I'm consistent in many ways in my life, but like I said, one of my flaws is being inconsistent in certain spaces, and that's working out. Look, I'm not perfect. And that's just one example of me not giving up on my goals. Again, being inconsistent does not mean I'm giving up. It's just I need to work better and not being inconsistent. But how can I be consistent and set my goals for other things, or just because, again, this is an example of how I'm not giving up on my goals and how I can be inconsistent and set my goals for other things. And just because I plainly don't feel like doing it, I'm still going to figure out a way to get back to it, right? If I don't feel like doing it today, tomorrow is a new day. And you can ask anyone I talk to. I always say I'm not perfect, but I'm steady working on myself. People see the glitz and glam of what I do, and they just think everything in my life is peachy. They think, oh, I'm living the dream, when in all reality, that isn't true. I may be further along in my dream than most, but there are other people who are further along in their spaces than I am. And it doesn't mean that I have everything in place just yet. We all are further along in some way or another than most people in some aspect of our lives. No one is perfect, and no human has it completely all together. We can fake like we have it all together. We can act like we have it all together, and things are great, but that is not true. You know how many people I know in my current life who act like they have everything together, who act like, oh, work is great and I got money coming in and my friends and my family, but they be in my DMs talking about how things just suck. I see them talking to other friends about how things just suck. The age of social media has had a lot of y'all confused. Things are not as they seem, period. We can fake it, but it does not mean it's true. And I can only speak for myself when I say I'm always grateful that I know not to give up, to appreciate those that I meet along my journey, to give back to those who have given to me, and to even give to those who are less fortunate than I am. I don't pump fake like my life is all together, because it's not. Now, I may be outside promoting my life. I may be outside promoting that I'm doing great things, but I'm not saying that my life is perfect. And not giving up on your dream and goals sounds easier said than done. Trust me, I know. You may become a parent at an unexpected time. You may fall in hard times. You may not have the money or the freedom that you need/want. You may not have the support system you need. You may not even have the degree that you need to follow your dream. There may be physical health issues that are holding you back and more. It's life. There's always going to be something. But what is also true is that each and every day is a new day to pursue whatever it is that you want out of life, and nothing is impossible, period. You really can do whatever it is you put your mind to. We are much stronger than what others think we are. It's never too late. I don't care what anyone says. You can do it. You can make it happen, and you can surprise yourself and others. All you have to do is try and not give up on your goals, period. That's just how I feel. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree in the comments. You're more than welcome to call in 702-221-7283. This is a real live morning radio show. Call in. We're going to take a quick break to see if we get some callers, and so we can set up some more things. But we're going to continue this conversation on not giving up on your dreams and goals. You can do it. You really can do whatever it is you put your mind to. There is nobody in this world who can stop you from achieving greatness. You are destined for everything that you want in life. You just have to work for it, period. All right, guys, this is the Jaime Dee Show live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM every Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. PST in Las Vegas, Nevada. And now 12 p.m. until 1 p.m. CST in Chicago, Illinois. Hey, y'all, stick around. We're still having a conversation on not giving up on your dreams and goals. Stay there.
Hungry for the best barbecue in Las Vegas? Come out to the infamous barbecue and meat market, John Moll's Meats and Roadkill Grill in Las Vegas. John Moll's was featured on the Food Network's Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. Now take home delicious meat selections for your grill, and while you're there, grab a bite of the best barbecue in Las Vegas. With 2 locations now at Tom and Gowan or on North Decatur, you're sure to find the perfect meats for your next barbecue or party. Find us online at johnmollmeats.com.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Jaime Dee Show. Woo! Live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM every Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. PST in Las Vegas, Nevada. And now 12 p.m. until 1 p.m. CST in Chicago, Illinois. Woo! Yo, the Jaime Dee Show is on the road. We going worldwide, baby. Was that my New Orleans accent? Baby. Yes. If you're just now tuning in, we went over some daily news, and now we're having a conversation on not giving up on your dreams and your goals. Tracy, the Way Up CEO, welcome in. Carol, what's up? Mr. Sanders, welcome in. Dana, Toolbox Atlanta. We have people from all over the world tuning in to my live morning radio show. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And yes, for those who are just now tuning in, Tracy, the Way Up CEO, I just went over kind of my own personal goals and some of the inconsistencies I've had in my own path, but how I never give up on my dreams and my goals. And I want you guys to take a listen to what Les Brown, an American politician and motivational speaker, who is also a member of the Ohio House of Representatives from 1977 until 1981, and what he had to say about following your dreams. Let his voice and his message inspire you. Take a listen.
Dream is that you have. I don't care how disappointing it might have been as you've been working toward that dream, that dream that you're holding in your mind, that it's possible. That some of you already know that it's hard. It's not easy. It's hard changing your life. That in the process of working on your dreams, you are going to incur a lot of disappointment, a lot of failure, a lot of pain. There are moments when you're going to doubt yourself and say, God, why is this happening to me? I'm just trying to take care of my children and my mother. I'm not trying to steal or rob from anybody. Why did this have to happen to me? For those of you that have experienced some hardships, don't give up on your dream. There are rough times that are going to come, but they have not come to stay. They have come to pass.
Greatness is not this wonderful, esoteric, elusive, God-like feature that only the special among us will ever taste. You know, it's something that truly exists in all of us.
It's very important for you to believe that you are the one. Most people, they raise a family, they earn a living, and then they die. They stop growing, they stop working on themselves, they stop stretching, they stop pushing themselves. That a lot of people like to complain, but they don't want to do anything about their situation. And most people don't work on their dreams. Why? One is because of fear. The fear of failure. What if things don't work out? And the fear of success. What if they do and I can't handle it? These are not risk takers.
You spend so much time with other people. You spend so much time trying to get people to like you. You know other people more than you know yourself. You studied them. You know about them. You want to hang out like them. You want to be just like them. And you know what? You've invested so much time in them, you don't know who you are. I challenge you to spend time by yourself.
It's necessary that you get the losers out of your life if you want to live your dream. But people who are running toward their dreams, life has a special kind of meaning.
When you become the right person, what you do is you start separating yourself from other people. You begin to have a certain uniqueness. As long as you following other people, as long as you being a copycat, you will never ever be the best copycat in the world, but you will be the best you could be. I'm challenging you to define your value.
That everybody won't see it. That everybody won't join you, that everybody won't have the vision. It's necessary to know that you are an uncommon breed. It's necessary that you align yourself with people and attract people into your business who are hungry, people who are unstoppable and unreasonable, people who are refusing to leave life just as it is and who want more. The people that are living their dream of finding winners to attach themselves to. The people that are living their dreams are the people that know that if it's going to happen, it's up to them.
If you want to be more successful, if you want to have and do stuff you ain't never done before, number two, I'm asking you to invest in you. To invest in you.
Someone's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. That you don't have to go through life being a victim. And even though you face disappointments, you have to know within yourself that I can do this. Even if no one else sees it for me, I must see it for myself.
This is what I believe, and I'm willing to die for it. Period.
no matter how bad it is or how bad it gets, I'm going to make it.
I want to represent an idea. I want to represent possibilities.
And some of you right now, you want to be, you know what I'm saying? You want to go to the next level. I want to counsel. I want to be an engineer. I want to be a doctor. Listen to me. You can't get to that level. You can't get to the level economically where you want to be until you start investing in your mind. You're not reading books. I'm challenging y'all to go to conferences. I dare you to invest time. I dare you to be alone. I dare you to spend an hour getting to know yourself. When you become who you are, when you become the person that you were created to be, designed to be who you were designed to be, when you become an individual, what you do is you take yourself and you start separating yourself from other people. I'm telling you to get to a place where people don't like you, it don't even bother you no more. Why? Because you're not concerned with trying to make them happy, because you're trying to blow up. You're trying to get to the next level. I need you to invest in your mind. Invest in your mind. If you still talk about your dream, if you still talk about your goal, but you have not done anything, just take the first step.
That you can make your parents proud, you can make your school proud, you can touch millions of people's lives, and the world will never be the same again because you came this way. Don't let nobody steal your dream. After we face a rejection and a no, or we have a meeting and no one shows up, or somebody say, you can count on me, and they don't come through. What if we have that kind of attitude? The car's repossessed. Nobody believes in you. You've lost again and again and again. The lights are cut off, but you're still looking at your dream, reviewing it every day, and say to yourself, it's not over until I win. You can live your dream.
Period. Period. You can live your dream. It is never too late. I really hope that this audio was able to inspire somebody today to not give up, was able to re-energize somebody to follow their dreams, complete their goals, achieve whatever it is in their life that they wanted to achieve. Dana says, living your dream is about focus and knowing how to pursue it. I completely agree, Dana. Life is not easy, but I really hope that Les Brown in this audio today was able to give you that energy you needed to say, I can keep going. I am able to do this. I am worthy and deserving of achieving my goals, of living in my dreams. I don't care what anybody says. Nobody can tell you what the hell to do in your life but you. Period. Period. Now, I brought this up because I saw a video on Instagram of Scott Evans, who is a host of Access Hollywood, interviewing Gayle King, who is a famed television journalist and TV broadcaster currently co-hosting CBS This Morning, on how she never gave up on her goal of interviewing Jay-Z. Even though she knew that Jay-Z didn't like doing interviews, even though Oprah told her she was making a damn fool of herself, requesting an interview from Jay-Z and more, she never gave up and eventually got that interview. And her word/story really resonated in me because it made me realize that there really is no such thing as a no. It's just not the time right now. Let's listen to what she had to say in this interview together and discuss if not giving up on your dreams and goals is worth it, and how that pushing for what you want has gotten you to where you are today. Take a listen.
Seen an interview recently that made me more happy than you in the studio with Jay-Z.
Oh my God, I'm still floating from that, honestly.
Like, you had to be buzzing the entire time down to that library.
I was buzzing the time. I was really buzzing after because
Really?
yeah, because you don't know, you know, and you know he doesn't like to do interviews, and I really. I was shameless.
Did you get a sense at any point he was like, oh, he's starting to tighten up a little bit?
No, honestly, no, I didn't the whole time. And I think that I just groveled, that it became embarrassing. Even Oprah said, you are making a damn fool of yourself. Stop asking him. He doesn't want to do it.
Right.
But I couldn't let it go because he never said no, no, no. He just kept delaying. Oprah said he's being polite because he doesn't want to tell you no, but I kept coming back.
How about now?
Yes.
How about this weekend?
I don't know why he said yes or why he changed his mind. I'm just grateful that he did. But when you see that exhibit at the library, you can sort of understand that when you look at his history and his resume and why he's doing what he's doing. So I'm forever grateful. And I think people who didn't pay attention to his music, I had an older woman who was not the Jay-Z demographic, let's put it that way.
I got you, yeah.
And she came up to me and she said, you know, Gail, I never listened to that type of music, she says to me.
Ooh.
But after listening to his interview, I'm going to go to the library. I want to see the library and I want to listen to his music. And I said, you should get 99 Problems, ma'am. You'll enjoy that. I was cracking up. Yeah. That's a good recommendation.
She's somewhere with headphones right now, like, oh,
got 99 Problems.
But ain't one. Not Gail King sent that lady off with 99 Problems. But yes, that is an inspiration right there. It's just not right now. The time is not now, but it's never impossible for that time to come. It's never impossible to get what you want out of life. I wouldn't be a live morning radio personality if I let every single no stop me. I knew what I was destined to do. I knew what my Lord and Savior said that I could and could not do. And what my Lord and Savior said is I could do whatever I put my mind to, and that nothing is impossible for me. Just like Tracy said, pray and keep going. And that's what I'm going to continue to do. I'm going to pray and keep going. I don't care how many elements in this world may try to stop me or hinder me. It won't happen. I may be down and out for a little bit, but like I said in my last segment, I may cry and pout, but I will never give up. And that was inspiration to hear Gail King talk about how because she kept going, she got that interview. And I know because I'm going to keep going, I'm going to get my very own live morning radio show that's going to be worldwide. I'm going to get my very own live morning TV show. Now, whether my TV show, my radio show may be morning or afternoon or evening, I'm going to get what I want because I'm going to keep going. Because I deserve to get those things out of life. Because my Lord and Savior said it's going to happen for me. Period. All right, y'all. I love y'all so much. And I appreciate y'all for everything y'all do and for supporting me live on air. For those in the car, for those who are listening on the streaming platforms, thank you. This is the Jaime Dee Show live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM every Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. PST in Las Vegas, Nevada, and now 12 p.m. until 1 p.m. PST in Chicago, Illinois. If you want to promote your music, your business, your products, or your services, hit us up at info@jaimedee.com. Peace out, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. What's up, everybody? You were just tuned into the Jaime Dee Show, live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM. If you aren't in the Las Vegas area, you can catch my show live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook at the Jaime Dee Show. That's TheJaimeDeeshow. If you want to advertise your business on my show, email us at info@jaimedee.com. Thank you all so much for your support. See you tomorrow.